Feliz jueves a todos. Okay, so while we wait for everybody to join us, you guys check out my background. Find the mistake in this sentence. What is wrong with this sentence, clase? Pop it in the chat. Hola, Ray, Tiana, Ethan, Michaela, Troy, Malik, Andrea. Very good, Ray. Trayvon, buenos dias. Cameras, you guys. Let's not forget our cameras. Good morning, Shamar, Joe Marion. ¿Cómo estás, Kindle? Cameras, please, you guys. Cameras, please. Okay, check out my background today, you guys. Fix the mistake. What is the mistake here? What should this sentence, what's the boo-boo? What's the error? Pop it in the chat if you think you know. Find the mistake. Ray's got the mistake. You got it going on. Anybody else? It says, me gustan la falda roja y blanca. What is wrong with the sentence, clase? Come on, pop some ideas in the chat, por favor. All right, here comes Arshad. Hola, Arshad, ¿cómo estás? I need everybody to focus, please. I only had one response on our warm-up today. What is wrong with the sentence? Remember, if we don't know an answer, what are we supposed to put in the chat so that I'm not sitting here waiting? Aren't we supposed to put IDK if we don't know? There you go. I know. Very good, Ray. Anybody else have an answer for us? Remember, if you don't know, that's what you're supposed to tell me. Anyone else? What's wrong with the sentence? Okay, well, so you're saying something should be plural? How many in the sentence, how many skirts do we have? Isn't a falda a skirt? How many skirts do we have in the sentence? Do we have one or more than one? We have one. So everything in the sentence should be singular. Is that the case? No. So what is not singular in this sentence? Very good, Belle. Very good, Shamar. What is not singular in this sentence? If we're talking about la falda, the skirt, and it's singular, and feminine. What is not? Okay, and so that's Bernadette, that's only when we need to be specific, when we need to clarify, right? Yeah, that's only when we need to be specific. Like instead of like repeating ourselves, like we're emphasizing something. Anyone else? Okay, everybody needs to focus because I'm feeling like everybody's kind of daydreaming or something today. The mistake in the sentence is this. We need to remember, you guys, that there are only two forms of the verb to like, gustar, a singular form and a plural form. So if we like one thing, we're going to say gusta. If we like more than one thing, it becomes gustan with an N. In our sentence, you guys, we are only liking one skirt. So our word here should be gusta, singular, not gustan, because gustan is plural. Okay, any questions about that? So you guys, our goal today is we are going to kind of continue to practice with our gusta, okay? And if we have time, we're going to transition to something else, but I don't know that we'll have time today, okay? However, let me get your attention. It is super, super, super duper important on Monday for everybody to be in class and everybody to be on time, because I have a lot to tell you on Monday, okay? So on how we're going to finish out the school year, okay? You have to be here Monday and please be on time, okay? So that we can get our stuff laid out for to finish up the school year, because it's going to be super duper important. Okay. All right. So behind me, you guys, you should see a question. ¿Cuántos jueves más? ¿Cuántos jueves más? What do you think that question is asking? How many what? What's a jueve? What's a jueve? How many what? Any guesses? Yeah, well, jueve is Thursdays, right? Thursdays. Hoy es jueves, right? Today's Thursday. So how many more Thursdays do we have? Does anybody count? Has anybody counted how many Thursdays we have? Is that right?
Does it include this Thursday or after this Thursday?
After this Thursday, how many do we have?
2.
Dos jueves más. Okay, all right, you guys, dos jueves más. Yay, the countdown. Let the countdown begin, right? Okay. Muy bien. So let's get started. So I want to practice again with gustar, because it seems to me that there is still some confusion, okay? You guys, we can't have confusion, okay? We need to ask questions. We need to ask about for clarification, okay? All right, let me get my stuff pulled up here. Give me a second. Okay. So what I want to do today is I want to try to clear up any confusion, and then I have a game for us. And you guys, I have a little kind of a story for us as well. Okay, so are we ready to focus? I'm not going to start until I get a thumbs up from everyone. Are we ready to focus? Malik, Bell, Arshad, thank you, Joe Marion, Kendall, Nevea, everybody ready? Michaela, okay. All right, Tiana, gracias. Okay, so let's take a look at my screen. If there's something that I just confused you on, then please speak up, okay? Let me know. Okay. we said that there are only two forms of this verb. When I like one item, it's gusta. When I like more than one item, it's gustan. That's it. Gusta or gustan. That's it. Easy peasy, singular or plural. The confusion can come from the rest of this. Okay. So what does the rest of this mean? Everything that you see in this column is only used for emphasis. It's only used to clarify who likes something. So in other words, I can just say, me gusta la falda. I like the skirt. Te gusta la falda. You like the skirt. Le gusta la falda. He likes the skirt or she likes the skirt. Nos gusta la falda. We like the skirt. Les gusta la falda. They like the skirt. Now, if we don't know who the they is, and we don't know who the he or the she is, then you guys, we can add even a name in here, right? We can say, a Bernadette le gusta comer, right? A mí y a ti, me and you, a mí y a ti would be nosotros, right? Nos gusta comer pizza. We like to eat pizza. A mí y a ti, right? Me and you. Only you guys, we're only going to use this stuff when we have to be clear, when we're trying to emphasize or repeat. Remember that we no longer use yo and tú and all of that, okay? The yo gets replaced by me. The tú gets replaced by te. The él, ella, and usted gets replaced by le. Nosotros gets replaced by nos. Ellos, ellas, ustedes gets replaced by les. Okay? All right. Any questions before we move on? No preguntas. Okay. Well, let's just see. Okay. Let's see what we do. I'm going to pull up a story and you guys are going to help me. So make sure that you can see my screen. Make sure that you're focused on what we're doing in class and that we're not doing homework or something for somebody else or that we're texting other people or whatever it is. Okay. All right. Because we want to use our class time well. Okay. Okay. All right. So by the end of this little story, right, we should be able to express our likes and likes of activities. Okay. So we're going to talk about activities. Now, remember, you guys, that in order to talk about an activity, we are going to use an action because they're action words, right? Eating, jumping, sleeping, playing, you know, whatever. So if I want to say me gusta, for example, jugar al fútbol, right? So I like to play soccer. Okay, you guys, I'm hoping you can see my screen. Notice that I'm always going to use the singular form of gustar. I'm always going to use the singular form. So this is my activity, right? This is my verb, my action. I'm playing soccer. If I have an activity or a verb here, then this is always going to be singular. Okay, any questions there? I know I've mentioned it before, but that's what we're going to see, part of what we're going to see in our story today, okay? Okay. All right, so let's take a look. Can everybody see my screen? Give me a thumbs up. I know Alexa here has some weird looking legs and weird looking arms, but you know, that's the story, right? All right, Trayvon, good to go. All right, so let's look. It says, a Alexa le gusta jugar al béisbol. A Alexa le gusta jugar al béisbol. So my question to you in the chat, or you can unmute. What does Alexa like to do? Le gusta jugar al béisbol. What does Alexa like to do? Can you pop it in the chat? Good, Bill. Or unmute. What does she like to do? Baseball, right? Baseball, very good. Bernadette, what does she like to do? She likes to play baseball, right? Baseball, right? They borrowed the American word and made it Spanishy, right? Okay, so here's my question, you guys. What does this le replace? What does the word le replace? It says le gusta jugar al béisbol. Very good, Bernadette. What does the word le replace? Okay. Very good, Belle. Very good, Malik. Except she's a girl, Alexa, right? Anybody else? Ethan, I need you focused on Spanish. What does the word le replace? Very good, Ray. Jo Marion, how about you? She's a girl, though, right, Ethan? She's a girl. How do we say she? There you go. Okay, so this word here, you guys, replaces she. Okay, now, to your point earlier, Bernadette. Okay, so she is ella, right? Le replaces ella in this case. Let's pretend that this wasn't here. Okay, let's pretend. Right? Because le, you guys, can mean he or she or it or usted, right? It can mean you. We don't have a way of knowing who it is that likes to play baseball. Okay. And so that's why we have to sometimes clarify by adding Alexa, ella, usted, nosotros, or whatever, because this doesn't tell us if we're referring to a he, a she, or usted. It doesn't tell us. Okay. All right, let's keep going. All right, clase. Alexa es muy atlética. How is Alexa being described here, you guys? ¿Cómo es Alexa? ¿Cómo es Alexa? How is she being described? Muy bien, Belle. Alexa es muy atlética, clase. ¿Cómo es Alexa? How is she? What is she like? How are they describing her? Very good, Ray. Anyone else? What is atlética? What's it look like? It's a cognate. I need some answers in chat, please. Very good, Kendall. Very good, Bernadette. Very good, Trayvon. Yes, so it says Alexa is very athletic, right? They're describing her as athletic. Le gusta mucho jugar béisbol. She really likes to play baseball. Alexa quiere jugar con un amigo. Now we've seen this before. What is this sentence trying to tell us? Does anybody remember? Alexa quiere jugar con un amigo. Very good, Belle. Anyone else? You guys, what does she want to do? Alexa quiere jugar. What does she want to do? Yes. So Alexa quiere, Alexa wants, very good, to play with a friend. Come on, y'all. Don't give up on me because you know this, and I know you know this. Okay. So our story, Alexa es muy atlética. She's very athletic. Le gusta mucho jugar baseball. She really likes to play baseball. Alexa quiere, she wants. Alexa quiere jugar con un amigo. She wants to play with a friend. Okay. Clase. Alexa va a la casa de su amigo Sam. Alexa va a la casa de su amigo Sam. Clase, what does she do? ¿Dónde va Alexa? What does she do? What is this sentence telling us? Very good, Belle. Anyone else? Clase? Come on, use the house, use the context, use the image. ¿Dónde va Alexa? Where does she go? ¿Dónde va Alexa, clase? ¿A dónde va Alexa? See, she goes, right. Alexa goes to the house of her friend Sam. So in better English, she goes to her friend Sam's house, right? Alexa dice, she says, right? She says, do you see our little image here? She says. Alexa dice, ¿juegas béisbol conmigo? Yes. Alexa dice, she says, you see our little image here. What does she ask him? ¿Juegas béisbol conmigo? What is she asking? Yes, very good, Belle. Anyone else? Elijah, Ethan, Tiana, Kendall, Arshad, I want to hear from you. Nevea, what does she say? Yeah, yes. Right. So this word here, with me, conmigo. Good guesses, you guys. Good guesses. With me. Okay. So she says, Alexa says, will you play baseball with me? Play baseball with me? Sam responde, no me gusta el béisbol. Me gusta pintar. Pintar. You see our little image here? So what does Sam tell her, you guys? Sam responde, no me gusta el béisbol, me gusta pintar. Very good, Belle. Look at what he's got in his hand. You guys got to use the images to help you. Very good, Kendall. Very good, Bernadette. Yeah. ¿Qué responde Sam? He says, no me gusta el béisbol. No me gusta. What's he say to her? What does he respond? Sam responde, no me gusta el béisbol. Very good. So he doesn't like baseball much, right? Mucho. He says, me gusta pintar. He likes to paint. He doesn't like to play baseball. He likes to paint. So in other words, he's not going to play with her baseball. Okay. All right. Alexa va a la casa de su amiga Cheyenne. So what does she do next, clase? What does she do next? Ethan, what does Alexa do next? Muy bien. Belle? Jomarian, what does she do next? So Sam says he'd rather paint. So what does she do next? Muy bien. She goes to her friend Cheyenne's house. Ella va. She goes. Right? Ella va. She goes to her friend Cheyenne's house. Alexa dice, she says, ¿Juegas béisbol conmigo? Play baseball with me? Cheyenne responde, no me gusta. No me gusta el béisbol, clase. Me gusta escuchar música. Me gusta escuchar música. Clase, what does Cheyenne say? ¿Cómo responde Cheyenne? She says, me gusta escuchar música. What does she like to do? Clase. ¿Qué le gusta hacer a Cheyenne? Sí, muy bien. She likes to listen to music. A Cheyenne, clase, le gusta, she likes, escuchar música. A Cheyenne no le gusta jugar el béisbol. Le gusta escuchar música. She likes to listen to music. So she's not going to play either, right? Okay. Alexa va a la casa de su amigo Mohammed. So now she goes to her friend Mohammed's house. Y le dice, and she says to him, ¿Juegas béisbol conmigo? Play baseball with me? Mohammed responde, no me gusta el béisbol. Me gusta estudiar español. Clase. A Mohammed, ¿qué le gusta? A Mohammed, ¿qué le gusta? What does Mohammed like? A Mohammed, ¿qué le gusta? Estudiar español. Very good, you guys. A Mohammed le gusta estudiar español. Le gusta, he likes, right? Because we're talking about him now, right? A Mohammed, he likes to study Spanish. A Mohammed le gusta estudiar español. He likes to study Spanish. So she's got these friends. One likes to paint, Sam. Cheyenne likes to listen to music, and Mohammed likes to study Spanish. So she didn't have anybody to play baseball with. So what do you think Alexa's going to do? Vamos a ver. Let's see. Okay, finally, al final, Alexa va a la clase de su amiga Rita. Alexa dice, ¿juegas béisbol conmigo? Rita responde, me gusta explorar las cosas nuevas. Okay, here's cosas nuevas over here. Sí, yo juego el béisbol contigo. Very good, Ray. So what is Rita's response, clase? ¿Qué le responde Rita a Alexa? How does she respond to Alexa? ¿Qué le responde Rita? What does she tell her? Very good, Belle. Very good, Ray. Who else? What is explorar? Come on, you guys, it's a cognate. What is explorar? Very good. Yes, that she wants to explore. What does she want to explore? Here's our little footnote, new things, right? New things. So Rita le responde a Alexa, right? She responds to Alexa. Rita le responde. Me gusta explorar las cosas nuevas. I like to explore new things. Sí. Yo juego, I play el béisbol contigo, with you. I'll play baseball with you. Sí, muy bien. Okay, now let's see. In the chat, clase, select the cognate that corresponds to explorar. Is it A, B, C, or D? Good, Belle. Good, Kendall. Good, Ray, Andrea. How about you, Nevea, Arshad, Ethan? A, B, C, or D? Michaela, Elijah. Sí, muy bien, very good. So, let me pause. Oops. Sorry. Okay. Yes, clase. Explorar, to explore. Muy bien, muy bien. Well, won't let me do that. So here's our answer. Okay. Bueno, all right. Which phrase describes the picture? A, B, or C? A, B, or C? Bernadette, what do you say? A, B, or C? Muy bien, Tiana. Very good, Bernadette. Nevea, how about you? Ethan? Elijah? Trayvon? There you go. Muy bien, clase. If you said B, me gusta jugar béisbol. I like to play baseball. Okay. All right. Which one describes the picture? A, B, or C? A, B, or C? Muy bien. Sí, clase. He got a Spanish flag. He's got a book. So if you said sí, me gusta estudiar, study español, right? He likes to study Spanish. Okay, circle the phrase on this one, A, B, or C. Sam, this guy's name was Sam. Sam, ¿qué le gusta hacer? What does he like to do? Sam, ¿qué le gusta? Muy bien, clase. Sam le gusta pintar, right? He likes to paint. Okay, he says, me gusta pintar. Okay, any questions about that? So give me a clue, 3, 2, 1, about this verb gustar. 3, 2, 1, about this verb gustar, clase. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to try something, and I'm not going to lie. This is going to be a challenge. This is going to be a challenge. Okay. So I don't want you to get frustrated. I want you to do the best you can. And I'm going to put the link in the chat here in just a second. And I want you to just give it your best shot. And you know what? While you're doing this, I really want you to think about what is it that confuses you? Okay, so when we're done with this, you can answer the question, what is it that confuses you? Okay. All right, so you should see the game link in the chat. Once again, as you're playing this, don't get frustrated, don't give up. I want you to take your time, give it your best shot. And when we're done, I want you to be able to answer the question, such and such confuses me. Okay. Can you guys put in fake names? Is it going to let you put in a fake name? You can, if you can put in a fake name, put in a fake name. That's fine with me. Yeah, I'm not interested in your name so much, right, you guys? So you can put in a fake name if you can. Okay, Elijah. If that makes you feel more comfortable, that I'm fine with that. It doesn't matter to me. Okay, I need 6 more people, 5 more people. Again, if you want me to boot you out and then you can come back in with the fake name, just let me know in chat and I can boot you out. And you can come in with the fake name. I need 5 more people, 4 more people. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start. Again, if you don't know the answer, no problem, you guys. But all I ask of you is to give it some thought, give it your best shot. And then I want you to be able to answer the question, what is it that confused me? Okay. All right, here we go. Just give it your best shot. Elijah. Nevaeh. Do your best, you guys. Try not to get frustrated. Remember to try to answer the question. What is it that I don't get? What is confusing me, right? That's what we want to try to figure out here. Okay, we have a minute left in the game. Don't give up. Five seconds. All right. Good job. Okay. Who was Steve? Who was Steve? All right. Good job. Okay. So in the chat, I want you guys, everybody needs to do this. In the chat, what was the thing that confused you? What was the thing that kept you from getting the correct answer? Can you pop it in chat? Can you explain to me? Very good, Elijah. Okay, so what specifically, right? Okay, so was it like the ati, the ami? Was it the gusta or gustan? What specifically? Okay, Ray. Come on, you guys, what was the thing? Okay, so everybody's telling me, okay. Everybody's telling me the may, the they, the lay, etc. Okay. Okay. So, all right. All right. So let me just, I'm going to wing it here. Let me see what we can find a little more practice real quick. Okay. Let me see what I can find. Hold on one second. You want to have a little more practice then. All right, give me one more second. Working on the fly here, right, you guys? I'm working on the fly. Okay, let's see if maybe we can make this work. Okay. All right. So let's try to clear up any confusion. Okay. So let's take a look at this real fast. Okay. So again, if we look at them, I don't know how to, if we look at something that corresponds, okay? Yo, I'm saying I, right? Okay. I'm talking about me when I say yo, I. If we're not going to use I, it's going to become me. Now, how do we remember that? Well, because yo is about myself and therefore me. Okay. And then the one that corresponds with that, right, is going to be me. Me and me go with yo. Okay. I mean, try to find something that connects it, whether it's meaning or whether it's sound, right? Instead of tú, we're going to use te to say you. Te gusta, you like the skirt, la falda. Okay. If we need to be more specific, then look at the ti. So ti te, right? Tu ti te, right? Like it's the sound thing. That's saying you. Okay. You. We know that tu means you. If we're going to say he or she or you formal, it becomes le, right? I mean, there's really no other way other than to tell ourselves like how they correspond with each other, right? We know that nosotros looks like nos, so we get that one. Okay. And then a plural is going to get an S. The le is going to get an S. Right. And it's really just about practice. So let's see if we can find some practice. Let's see. We don't want to do negatives. Okay, let's try this. Okay, everybody with me? Give me a thumbs up if you're with me. Okay. I really want to clarify your guys' confusion. Okay. All right. So let's look at number one. I'll do the first one just so everybody can see what we're doing. Shamar, are you with me? Okay. So this says le gustan los guisantes. Okay. Now it's gustan because this happens to be plural, but we don't even need to know what any of that means. Okay. Because what we're going to focus on is the le here, right? Le. Now, because the sentence says le gustan, we don't know who this le is referring to because it doesn't say he, it doesn't say she, it doesn't say you, it doesn't say me, it doesn't say anything. It just says le. Okay, Bernadette? Right? So if I need to know who it is that likes these things, okay, it's telling me Liliana. So it wants me to say she likes these things. She does. Well, how do we say she in Spanish? Ella, absolutely. So there's more than one way to fill in this blank, right? We can say a Liliana, or we can say a ella. Okay, because ella goes with le. That's how we say she when we use this verb. Okay. Any questions about that one? Okay. Let's look at number 4. This one is saying less. It's plural now. So we've gone from le to less. Les gustan las fresas, right? So we're saying they, because it's plural, like strawberries. They like those things. Okay. Well, who does? Who's the they? I don't know who the they are. Who the heck are the they? Right? Well, my friends do. My friends. So I can say, a mis amigos les gustan. Or I can say, clase, what? I can say, a ellos. They like strawberries. Again, we're clarifying because this word in and of itself, this less, doesn't tell me who the they is, right? It doesn't tell me who the they is. All right, let's try 5. It says, me gustan las gaseosas, right? I like the carbonated drinks, I'll just say Coca-Cola, okay? Right? So what does me gustan mean? What does me gustan mean? Who can tell me in chat? I like, very good. Because it's me, right? I like. But let's pretend, somebody didn't hear me, right? Somebody didn't hear what I said, that I like it. And they're like, who likes Coke? I do. Me, I do, right? We want to repeat, we want to emphasize me, I do. In which case we would say, me, me, I like, right? Because this is now our I, remember? Because we don't use yo anymore. Yo is replaced by me. Okay, one last one. Let's do this one. Number 8. It says, te gusta el flan. What does te gusta mean? What does te gusta mean? Okay, right. You like. Okay, flan is a type of dessert, right? So you like flan. Who does? You do. Except we can't use tu. That's why we use te over here. But if we're going to emphasize, we're going to say, you guys, a ti. You like flan. They repeat themselves. Remember, we don't speak this way, right? We don't talk this way. So we're saying, a ti, you like flan. Okay. All right. Any questions? Okay. All right. We're going to try this another way. And then I'm going to leave you alone. Okay. So pay attention. All right. We're going to try to do this another way. Okay. Blue will work. Okay. Everybody take a look at my screen. So we have all the answers up here, right? And now we're going to do something different. If I wanted to replace a Liliana, what would I replace it with? Only that? I would need to say what? I would need to say a ella. A ella. A ella. We got to have the a, right? A ella le gustan. Okay, and ella, or le rather, replaces ella normally. Okay. All right. How about number 3? How would I replace Marcelo? Marcelo, what would I say instead? Only that? Remember that le has already replaced L. So what do I have to say? I have to say a L. Remember, I'm only using this for emphasis to repeat, right? Because the lay by itself doesn't tell me who likes cake. Okay, so I'm repeating. Marcelo, he does. That guy over there, he likes cake. Okay. All right. What about if I want to replace a mis amigos? Les gustan las fresas. So this says they like strawberries. Who likes strawberries? Very good, Bernadette. A ellos. They do. A ellos. My friends over there do. A ellos. Okay. Let's do this last one, number 9. Juan and Clara les gusta el arroz. They like rice. Okay, who likes rice? Very good. A ellos. A ellos. Okay, right. Now, a tricky one, you guys, would be if we tried to do like number 2 over here, the one with nosotros, because nos gusta el té, right? We like tea. Well, who's the we? Well, we could make up anything. We could say a Bob y yo, right? Because remember that our y yo is our clue when to use nosotros. A Bob y yo nos gusta el té. Who likes tea? We do. Who's the we? Bob and I like tea. Okay. Okay, how are we feeling? Any better? I want us to feel better about gustar. 3, 2, 1 again, you guys. Are you feeling any better? Feeling better? Good. Let me know, 3, 2, 1, if you're feeling better, clase. Okay. All right, we have about 15 minutes left. Here's what I would like us to do. Let me make myself a note here. Everybody head on over to Canvas, por favor. Now listen carefully. I wasn't planning on spending all this time on Gustar today, but that's all right. On Monday, we need to have a quiz. Okay. It'll be the last quiz. Listen, woo, the last quiz of the school year. Woo, right, you guys? Last quiz of the school year. Okay. That'll be Monday. Now, what's it going to be about? Okay. So if you join me in Canvas, I will tell you. Head on over to Unit 3, Guatemala. We didn't look at Guatemala much. We did guided notes, shopping, and clothing. Here's the vocab list on shopping and clothing. We had 2 vocabulary exercises on shopping and clothing. Your quiz on Monday is on shopping and clothing. Okay, do I need to repeat that? Your quiz on Monday is on shopping and clothing. Here's the list. If you don't want to use your guided notes, you have the list right here in Canvas. There's also, you guys, a Quizlet posted there, okay? But the Quizlet has extra words in it that I kind of gleaned out of there, et cetera, okay? So it's up to you if you want to use the Quizlet and just focus on the words that you recognize. It's here, okay? If you want to see all of the words, you would click down here where it says view this flashcard set. Okay, and then you could always come back up and play the games, but I'm just telling you that there's going to be words in here that we have not seen yet. Okay, and so it's kind of up to you, whatever you choose to do. Okay, but there, the clothes and the shopping is all in here. Okay. Okay. Next best thing in Canvas is, if you haven't done any of these, I'm reminding you that all of these things with the little fireworks need to be done. All the little things with the fireworks will take you straight to VHL. So for today, there's this last one here on Gusta, Vamos de compras. Okay, Vamos de compras. If we click on it, let's go shopping. Vamos de compras. Remember, I gave you guys this, was it yesterday? There's a little conversation. You read the conversation, and then you mark the garment or the clothing that each person says that they like. Now you got to be careful because they're going to throw some stuff in there that is confusing. Like this word también. También means also. Also. Okay. So take your time. There's only 4 little things, but you want to take your time when you get it done. Okay. If you have not completed whatever's been posted in the module, then by all means, that's what you need to be working on for the next 10 minutes. I'm here to help you. Again, quiz on Monday. If you have everything done in this unit, you can get on Quizlet now, and you can go through the flashcards. You can play some of the games. You can get ready for your quiz on Monday. Have you turned in your guided notes, right? Have you turned in all of these things that have the little firework? Okay. All right. Everybody should be working on something, whether you're going through the Quizlet to study for Monday, or whether you're going through Canvas and making sure you have all of your work completed, going through VHL and making sure you have all of your work completed. Everybody should have something to do. I need to remember to take attendance, don't I? Okay, any questions that you might have, just pop it in the chat, please. I'll be more than happy to help you. Okay, Ethan, are y'all caught up? Elijah, are y'all caught up? You need to use your time well, please. Trayvon, Tiana, you working on something? Let me know if you need help. You guys have some tutorials in Canvas you could be watching. Arshad, what are you working on? Something? Okay. Good luck there, Trayvon. Um, if you need the calendar, I think it's posted in the resource library, but I can try to answer your question. Hold on. Work has to be done by Monday, the 26th. Monday, the 26th, everything has to be done. Yes. Mhm. So you guys, I'm giving you some work time because I want to make sure that everybody's successful, that you have a chance to answer questions, that you have everything completed. Okay, remember Monday is an important day, so please don't be tardy. Make sure that you're here. Several of us are still missing ¿Dónde está Puerto Rico? The thing about the food, the Puerto Rican food. You want to make sure you get that turned in. Some of us are still missing guided notes on ER and IR verbs from Unit 2. Some of us are still missing the web quest on Puerto Rico. You guys, those are easy points. It's in English. There's absolutely no reason not to get those done. What else? The guided notes on shopping. Several of us are still missing those. Could be working on those. Right now, that's fill in the blank, right? That's easy peasy. if you guys have a low grade on one of these VHL things and you want me to reset it, okay, I can reset it. It's only there's, some of these are like 3 questions, 4 questions. I can reset them. Yes, good question. In VHL, you should only be working on the ones that are published in Canvas. Don't work ahead, because that's a good way to ensure a lower score, right? You want to just complete the ones that are loaded in Canvas, and that is it. Which one, Kendall? Let me see if I can find it for you. Is that the one? Okay. Yes. Okay, so if you refresh your screen, I think you should be good to go. All right, you guys, that's our time. So don't forget to reach out. Make sure you have a great day tomorrow and make sure you are here on time on Monday, big day Monday. Okay? Adios, clase. Adios.
Adios.
Have a great one. Stay safe. Adios a todos. Don't forget quiz Monday. Quiz Monday. Adios.